The CZ75 is a pistol made by Zbrojovka Uherský Brod, CZUB, in the Czech Republic. First introduced in 1975, it is one of the original Wonder 9s featuring a staggered column magazine, all-steel construction, and a hammer-forged barrel. It is widely distributed throughout the world and is the most common handgun in the Czech Republic. History. Development of CZ75. The armament industry was an important part of the interwar Czechoslovak economy and made up a large part of the country's exports. See, for example, Bren light machine gun, which was a modified version of the Czechoslovak ZBVZ-26. However, following the 1948 communist coup d'état, all heavy industry was nationalized and was, at least officially, cut off from its western export market behind the Iron Curtain. While most other Warsaw Pact countries became dependent on armaments imports from the Soviet Union, most of the Czechoslovak weaponry remained domestic. For example, the Czechoslovak army used the VZ-58 assault rifle, while other communist bloc countries used variants of the AK-47. Following the Second World War, brothers Joseph and František Kauky became the most important engineers of the CZUB. They participated to some extent on designing all the company's post-war weapons. Kauky signed their designs together, using only the surname, making it impossible to determine which one of them developed particular ideas. By 1969 František Kauky was freshly retired, however the company offered him a job on designing a new 9x19 mm parabellum pistol. Unlike during his previous work, this time he had a complete freedom in designing the whole gun from scratch. The design he developed was in many ways new and innovative. See design details. Although the model was developed for export purposes, the standard pistol cartridge of the Czechoslovak Armed Forces was the Soviet 7.62x25 mm Tokarev, which was later replaced with the Warsaw Pact standard 9mm Makarov pistol cartridge. Kauky's domestic patents regarding the design were classified as secret patents. Effectively, nobody could learn about their existence, but also nobody could register the same design in Czechoslovakia. At the same time, Kauky as well as the company were prohibited from filing for patent protection abroad. Consequently, a large number of other manufacturers began offering pistols based on CZ75 design, see clones, copies, and variants by other manufacturers. The pistol was not sold in Czechoslovakia until 1985, when it became popular among sport shooters. Sport shooting is the third most widespread sport in the Czech Republic, after football and ice hockey. It was adopted by the Czech Armed Forces only after the Velvet Revolution in 1989. Development of sport variants of CZ75. The increasing popularity of the IPSC competitions in the Czech Republic led to inception of CZUB's factory team in 1992. Initially, the sport shooters were using CZ75s and CZ85s. Stanislav Kik designed a new version called CZ75 Champion already in 1992. This version had a SA trigger, a muzzle brake and adjustable weights. 150 firearms were initially made in 9x19 mm parabellum .40 SNW and 9x21 mm. The design was further modified, i.e. the adjustable weights were eliminated, a new compensator was developed, however its main shortcoming of the same capacity as the standard CZ75 magazines, 15/16 in 9 mm, 12 in .40 SNW, remained. The CZ75 ST, standard, and CZ75M, modified, were introduced in 1998. These had a different frame from standard versions allowing for more modifications. While the ST had become very successful, M was not initially designed for use with collimator, the use of which led to limited lifespan of its frame. The popular ST version was further developed mostly with aim of prolonging its lifespan, which led to introduction of CZ75TS, Tactical Sports, in 2005. It uses a longer barrel, 132 mm, and has also a higher weight, 1,285 grams, compared to the standard model. High-capacity magazines may use either 20 of the 9mm rounds or 17 of the .40 rounds. As of 2013, the model is used by the CZUB's factory shooters in the IPSC Standard Division, with the custom-made version CZ75 Tactical Sports Open being also available. In 2009, the sale of CZ75TS Checkmate began. The model is a development of the CZ75TS Open, available in 9x19mm parabellum and 9x21mm with magazine capacity of 20 or 26 rounds. As standard, the gun is sold with US-made Seymour Systems collimator. CZUB claims that its factory shooter Martin Kamenik had shot 150,000 rounds through the gun in 5 years, in which time he only needed to change the barrel once in order to maintain precision. Design details. The CZ75 is a short recoil-operated, locked breech pistol. It uses the Browning linkless chem locking system similar to that used in the Browning high-power pistol, where the barrel and slide are locked together on firing, using locking lugs milled into the barrel mating with recesses in the roof of the slide. An enclosed chemtrack integral with the barrel is actuated by the slide release lever's transverse pin. After the first few millimeters of the recoil stroke, the barrel is cammed downwards at the rear, enabling the slide to continue the recoil stroke and eject the spent cartridge. Most models have the capability of being fired in both single and double action modes, and feature a frame-mounted manual safety. Some recent models have a decocking lever that doubles as a manual safety. Starting in the early 1990s, all CZ75s have been made with firing pin blocks, designated by the letter B, as in CZ75B. The CZ75 was one of the first high-capacity 9mm pistols with a manual safety similar to that of the Browning high power. This allows the CZ75 to be carried with the hammer cocked with safety applied and a round chambered, ready for use simply by switching the safety off, a configuration known as Condition 1. It is somewhat unusual for double-action pistols to have this cocked and locked type of safety. Most such as the Walter P38 and the Beretta 92F have a combination safety/decocking lever, as do some later versions of the CZ75. The trade-off of this configuration is that to uncock the hammer for a double-action first shot, the hammer must be dropped manually by pulling the trigger while lowering the hammer with the firer's thumb under control. Once lowered in this manner, a double-action first shot can be achieved in a similar manner to other double-action pistols without actuating any controls. Subsequent shots will be single-action unless the hammer is again manually lowered. All non-double-action only CZ75 variants feature a half-cock notch. This is not a safety position, but rather an operator aid to provide a safe place to manually decock the pistol. All of the decocker models decock to this position, and the manual advises not to attempt to place the hammer further on any model. Unlike most other semi-auto pistols, the slide rides inside the frame rails, similar to the SIG P210, rather than outside. This provides a tight slide to frame fit and a very efficient barrel lockup, both of which contribute to its accuracy. On current models, frames are cast and slides are machined from forgings, though forged frames have been used in very early production models. The 6-groove barrel has traditional land and groove rifling with a higher than standard rate of twist, 1 in 9.7. Variants and derivatives. CZ variants of the CZ75 include CZ75. The original CZ75, easily identified by the heavily stepped slide and short slide rails. CZ75. Late version, easily identified by longer slide rails and shorter slide step. CZ75B. Second generation CZ75, upgraded with an internal firing pin safety, squared and serrated trigger guard, and ring hammer. CZ75BD. A variant of the now common CZ75B, B standing for firing pin block, with a decocker replacing the traditional manual safety. D stands for decocker. This variant is quickly becoming the most common of the CZ75B models, due to the additional safety the decocker safety provides. CZ75BD Police. Variant of the CZ75BD equipped with loaded chamber indicator, reversible magazine catch, lanyard ring, checkered front and back strap of the grip and serrated trigger as standard. Most police models have police stamped on the slide. A smaller amount exclude police but have front slide serrations. CZ75B stainless. Stainless steel version of the CZ75B available in a high gloss and matte stainless finish. Also available in the new/limited edition, sand blasted finish with sides of the slide and frame decoratively ground. All stainless models feature ambidextrous safeties. CZ75B Omega. A version of the CZ75B with a factory reworked trigger group. It is available chambered for 9mm or .40 SNW. CZ85. An updated version of the CZ75 that is also ambidextrous. CZ85B. A CZ85 with a firing pin block. CZ85BD. A CZ85B with a decocking lever, instead of a safety. CZ85 Compact. A limited production compact CZ85 with underbarrel accessory rail and chambered in .40 SNW identical to the current CZ75 Compact in .40 SNW. CZ85 Combat. Adds an adjustable rear sight, extended magazine release, drop-free magazine, and over-travel adjustment on the trigger. Lacks a firing pin safety so that firing pins can be replaced without special fitting. CZ97B. .45 ACP version of the CZ75B. CZ97BD. .45 ACP version of the CZ75BD. CZ75 Compact. A standard CZ75 with a slightly shortened grip and 3.9-inch barrel. There is a version available chambered for the .40 SNW. CZ75 Semi-Compact. Combines the frame, grip, and capacity of the full-size CZ75 with the shortened, by 20mm, barrel and slide of the CZ75 Compact. CZ75 PR Compact. Very compact, similar to the P01 in size, but lacks an M3 rail frame and features a smaller muzzle point and snag-free sights. A popular choice for a carry weapon, known for its inherent accuracy and weight distribution. CZ75BSA. A CZ75 which has a single-action trigger mechanism and a drop-free magazine. It is available chambered for 9mm or .40 SNW. CZ75B Deo. A CZ75 that has a longer and heavier, constant trigger pull, double action only. Chambered for 9mm and .40 SNW featuring no external safety or decocker as well as a bobbed hammer. This model is no longer in production. CZ75P01. A CZ75 compact variant intended for law enforcement use, with an aluminum alloy frame, decocker and underbarrel accessory rail. It is the new weapon of choice for the Czech National Police since 2001. It received NATO certification after undergoing extensive testing. Its NATO stock number, NSN, is 1005-16-000-8619. CZ75P06. Same as the P01 but in .40 SNW. CZ75P07 Duty. The CZ-P07 Duty is a compact, polymer-framed CZ75 variant notable for having a redesigned trigger mechanism. The redesign has reduced the number of parts as well as improved the trigger pull. The exterior restyling was greatly influenced by the Sphinx 3000 design, itself being an enhanced Swiss CZ75 clone. Chambered in 9mm lugger and .40 SNW, the CZ-P07 Duty also includes the ability to change the manual safety to a decocking lever and vice versa through an exchange of parts. CZ-P09 Duty. Full-size version of the P07. CZ75 SP01/SP01 Tactical. Similar to the P01 with accessory rail, but with all-steel construction and utilizing the full-size frame and slide as well as incorporating extended capacity 18-round magazines. It is available with an ambidextrous manual safety, SP01, or with an ambidextrous decocker, SP01 tactical. The CZ75, SP01, was designed for multiple purposes including but not limited to, a military/law enforcement duty sidearm for counterterrorism forces, and field/target shooting. Used in the 2005 IPSC World Shoot 14 by world champions Adam Tyke and Angus Hobdell, first and third place respectively in the production division. CZ75 SP01 Shadow. New generation of CZ75 SP01 pistol especially adapted according to suggestions as proposed by users from law enforcement, military, and police communities worldwide, with an additional input from the Team CZ shooters Angus Hobdell and Adam Tyke. Based on the SP01, it has no firing pin block resulting in improved trigger travel. It also features a slightly reshaped grip and safety, a weaker recoil spring for easier loading, and fiber optic front sight and tactical Novak-style rear sight. In 2017 an improved version of the Shadow was released, titled the Shadow 2. It included a longer barrel, more aggressive slide serrations and a smaller fiber optic in the front sight. CZ75 SP01 Phantom. The CZ75 Phantom has a polymer frame, is 33% lighter than steel frame models, with accessory rail and a forged steel slide with a weight-saving scalloped profile. 2 interchangeable grip rear strap inserts are included with the Phantom to accommodate users with different sized hands. The pistol is further outfitted with a decocking lever. A CZ75 variant designed specifically for IPSC competition with extended grip, single-action trigger, heavy-duty free-falling magazines, and an enlarged magazine well. A competition version designed for open division IPSC competition, with 3-port compensator, adjustable trigger, extended magazine release, ambidextrous safeties, fully adjustable sights and 2-tone finish, with blued slide and satin nickel frame. Czech Army paratroopers of the 4th Rapid Deployment Brigade are fully equipped with this pistol from January 2012. CZ75 Standard IPSC. A CZ75 variant designed specifically for IPSC competition with extended grip, single-action trigger, heavy-duty free-falling magazines, and an enlarged magazine well. CZ75 Tactical Sports. Replacing the ST IPSC was the Tactical Sports model, which featured minor improvements over its very similar predecessor. Available in 9x19 mm, 20 rounds, or .40 SNW, 17 rounds. CZ75 Champion. A competition version designed for open division IPSC competition, with 3-port compensator, adjustable trigger, extended magazine release, ambidextrous safeties, fully adjustable sights and 2-tone finish, with blued slide and satin nickel frame. CZ75 TS Checkmate. A competition variant based on the Tactical Sports model, equipped with a compensator and electronic red dot sight on a frame mount. Designed especially for IPSC Open Division, and replacing the older Champion model, the Checkmate presents a turnkey solution for the sport, offering a complete competitive package including additional magazines and spare parts. CZ2075 Rami. A subcompact version of the CZ75 intended for concealed carry. Features a 3-inch barrel, aluminum frame, and low-profile sights. Available in 9x19 mm or .40 SNW, with standard magazine capacities of 10, 9x19 mm, and 8.40 SNW rounds, respectively. An optional 14-round magazine is available for the 9mm version. CZ2075 Rami BD. Same as the 2075 Rami but includes a decocker and tritium sights. CZ2075 Rami P. Polymer framed version. CZ75 Cadet/Cadet 2. A .22 LR caliber slide/barrel assembly and magazine kit to fit onto most standard CZ75B frames, except the Tactical Sport and SP01 Phantom. The Cadet also used to be sold as a complete pistol, slide assembly and frame, but is now only sold as a slide assembly to be mounted on existing frames. The second-generation conversion kit currently being sold is called the Cadet 2, and includes a dedicated .22 slide stop that locks the slide back on an empty magazine. Night sights are optional. CZ75 Automatic. A selective fire variant introduced in 1992 intended for law enforcement and military use. One distinguishing characteristic of earlier models is its longer compensated barrel, although later models may have a standard barrel. An extra magazine can be attached to the front to act as a makeshift foregrip. Clones, copies, and variants by other manufacturers. Today the CZ factory is located in the Czech Republic, EU, and the handgun is offered worldwide. However, during the Cold War, Czechoslovakia was part of the Warsaw Pact and thoroughly communist in its political outlook. The CZ75 was the first 9mm semi-auto pistol developed expressly for sale to the West, and it offered new ideas in auto pistol manual safety design, being a dual-mode design. It could be carried in the conventional double-action/single-action mode of operation, or it could be carried cocked and locked like the 1911 pistol. Due to a 60% duty on Czech-made products at the time and because CZ failed to secure world patent protection for their design, CZ could not market their pistol in the United States when it debuted. Instead, the Italian firm Fratelli Tanfoglio made and marketed the pistol to the West. Two shooters, American Doug Koenig and Frenchman Eric Graufel, won the IPSC World Championship using pistols based on the CZ75 design. All other world champions up to the time had used pistols based on the John Browning 1911 format. Other notable copies/clones are those of Sphinx systems. The clones, copies and variants by other manufacturers include Chile Fami FN 750, China Norinco NZ75, Czech Republic CZ Straconis CZTT, Italy Renato Gamba G90, Italy Tanfoglio TZ75, T90 and T95. Israel IMI Jericho 941 and Magnum Research Baby Eagle. Romania Romerm Pistol Model 2000. Israel Bull Cherokee and Storm. North Korea Baek Do San, North Korea. Philippines Armscor MAP-1 and MAPP-1. Sudan Military Industry Corporation Mara and Lado. Switzerland Sphinx Systems Sphinx 2000, Sphinx 3000 and Sphinx SDP. Switzerland IDM at 84 at 88. Turkey Sarslamaz KLN 2000 and Armalite AR24. Turkey TriStar C100 and Canik 55 Piranha. United Kingdom JSL, Hereford, Ltd Spitfire, no longer in business since 1996. United States Dornaz and Dixon Bren 10. United States Veeder Bren 10. United States EAA Witness Elite Gold. United States Springfield P9. Users. Many countries use copies and clones produced by local manufacturers, see above. This incomplete list only includes users of the original Czech-made CZ75 and its variations. Brazil, used by the Brazilian Armed Forces. Bulgaria, used by the Ministry of Interior. Chile, used by Chilean Army main handgun. Czech Republic, used by the Czech Armed Forces. Also used by Czech Police Forces. Egypt, primary firearm of law enforcement since 2013. El Salvador, used by the Salvadoran Armed Forces and the Civilian National Police. Finland, used by the Finnish Customs. Georgia. Greece, Hellenic Police. Israel, Shin Bet. Kazakhstan, 75 pistols CZ75B and 30 pistols CZ75D were bought in 1998. These pistols are used by police SWAT teams. Macedonia, CZ75 used by Army of the Republic of Macedonia. Mexico, CZ-P09 used by selected units of federal police since 2014. Philippines, Department of Interior and Local Government. Poland, Polish Police, limited use. Russian Federation, used by law enforcement. Serbia, SP-01 Shadow is used by Special Forces of Police. Singapore, Singapore Police Force. Slovakia, Slovak Rail Police, Military Police, and the Elite Paramilitary Tactical Unit, Slovak, Kukli. South Africa. Spain, used by the Municipal Police. Thailand, used by Royal Thai Army Special Units and Ministry of Interior. Turkey, General Directorate of Security. United States, used by several police departments and Delta Force. Type semi-automatic pistol. Machine pistol, select fire variants. Place of origin Czechoslovakia. Czech Republic. Service history. In service 1976 present. Used by C users. Production history. Designer Joseph and František Kauki. Designed 1975. Manufacturer Esksprahovka. Produced 1976 present. No built 1,000,000 plus, October 12, 2007. Variants. See variants and derivatives. Specifications. Weight 1.12 kilograms, 2.47 pounds. Length 206.3 millimeters, 8.1 in. Barrel length 120 millimeters, 4.7 in. Width 32.6 millimeters, 1.3 in. Height 138 millimeters, 5.4 in. Cartridge 9x19 mm parabellum. 9x21 mm. Action short recoil, fixed barrel, double/single. Rate of fire semi-automatic. Effective firing range 25 m, for 9 mm CZ75 family and CZ75 automatic. Feed system detachable box magazine, 12-26 RDS depending on version and caliber. Sights front blade, rear square notch. Type semi-automatic pistol. Place of origin Czech Republic. Service history. Used by Czech Police. Production history. Designed 1999. Manufacturer Esksprahovka. Produced 2001. No built. Specifications. Weight 0.77 kilograms, 1.7 pounds, with empty magazine. Length 184 millimeters, 7.2 in. Barrel length 98.5 millimeters, 3.9 in. Width 35 millimeters, 1.4 in. Height 128 millimeters, 5.3 in. Caliber 9x19 mm parabellum. Action short recoil, tilting barrel. Rate of fire semi-automatic. Feed system detachable box magazine. Sights front blade, rear square notch.
Please subscribe and thanks for watching.